Alright, 6th graders, lesson 55, common denominators here. The fractions, they show here 3/5 and 2/5. They both have common denominators. They both have a 5. So remember, this is the numerator up here, and down here we have the denominator. Alright. However, the fractions 3/4 and 1/2 do not have common denominators. If we wanted them to have common denominators, we could divide this into fourths, and this is 1/2. If I wanted them to have common denominators, I could divide this. So I could rewrite this and say it's 2/4. Now, obviously, I have the common denominators there of 4. Common denominators are needed to help add fractions. If I want to add fractions as we've done in the past, 3/4 plus 2/4 equals 5/4 equals 1 1/4. So if I put those together, then I'd have one whole circle, and I'd have a fourth left. So that would be my answer, 1 1/4. So if I were to do that same problem again, 3/4, and say I was adding a half, well, to be able to do that, I need common denominators. In this case, looking at them, I see I've got a 4 and a 2. So the first thing I ask myself is, can I keep one of these the same? And I can. I can keep 3/4 the same. So I'm just going to bring it over there. 1/2, however, I want the denominator to be 4. So what am I going to multiply by to equal 4? Well, 2 times 2 equals 4. And the rule that we have here is the top number has to be the same as the bottom number. So because it's a 2 down here, I have to have a 2 up there. Then I can multiply 1 by 2 will equal 2. Now that I have common denominators, now I can add them. 3 plus 2 is 5. The denominator in an addition or a subtraction problem, it will always remain the same. It won't change. So now, on your papers, some of you are gonna forget, and you're gonna leave that. But we want to have the expectation that we always change it to a mixed number. So as I have told some of you, it's even best to have both answers on your paper. That way, you're always covered. If you were supposed to have this one and you did this one instead, you won't get in trouble. And if you're supposed to have this one and instead you have this one over here, you won't get in trouble. Alright, your book also talks about having the least common denominator. So here I have 1/2 minus 1/6. Now I could use the denominators of 12 and 12, but again, when I look at the 6 and the 2, I ask myself, can I keep one of these the same? In this case, I can keep the 6 the same. So I like to rewrite this 1/2 minus, oops, let's erase that little extra line there, minus 1/6. So I'm going to keep the 1/6, and this I'm going to have to multiply. So I've got something that has a 6 on the bottom. 2 times 3 will equal 6, so I got to do the same thing here. The numbers on the top and the bottom have to be exactly the same. So 1 times 3 is 3. Now I can subtract 3/6 minus 1/6. That will equal 2. The denominator will be the same. I have to reduce. So if you circled this on your paper, I'd say, no, that's wrong. We need to reduce so that we get to 1/3. Alright, you can begin on your lesson practice.